I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. Thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
You spoke in your songs plenty of times. And one highlight song was your Red Light freestyle with No More Heroes. Mm-hmm. I may not quote this word for word properly, so forgive me if I'm doing it wrong. I think you said, please proceed with caution when you see me in the street, because the nigga you see on YouTube is not the nigga you'll meet.
Facts.
And you said that in numerous songs. You said it publicly in interviews, and you said it on your story a few times too. Mm-hmm. You are an introvert.
For sure.
Why do you choose to be so?
I think just growing up in Chicago, I think. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of bred to be that way. For real. So it's like I wasn't a people person before this shit even, you know what I'm saying, start popping. Just don't like people, G. My mama don't like people either. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm just not a people person.
And clearly still to this day you're not. Mm-hmm. And I don't blame you. As you can see, I'm not very much of a people's person like that either. And you want to know who else isn't either? SG Batman.
That's my boy.
He's that crazy motherfucker. Yes.
That's my boy.
So, and the thing is, look what happens when two introverts meet.
Yeah.
Gold.
It's always a treat when introverts meet.
I'm trying to tell you. Interview me, you and Batman. I'm telling you, man.
For sure.
But yeah, first I had to teach him what introvert means. If you've seen our first interview, I asked him if he's an introvert. He asked what that means. I'm like, bro, you did not just say that. Yeah. But also, for him to cope with being an introvert, he would get under the influence. You choose not to do so.
Yeah.
How much self-discipline did you have to give yourself to accept being around people?
Well, I mean, I know it's inevitable, for real. Being around people, at least at this point, contributes to my earning potential and such. So it's like I gotta do it, for real. I give myself time to recharge and prepare to be around people. That's why I move so far away. I have different things that I participate in to bring me peace. I like overindulging gospel music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're a Christian?
I definitely believe in God, for sure. Real bad. On any given day, it'll be gospel music playing on all the home pods in my crib, or I'll be playing it on the way to the city. It really helps with my anxiety. I've come to find that it really does a wonder for my anxiety. I have Sunday Service Choir's album on constant repeat, and actually, whole time that new Will Smith song, that shit got me in the chokehold. That's a
Will Smith song.
Yeah, that what is this shit called? You Can Make It or something. I think it's called You Can Make It. It's a gospel rap song. That is a nice piece of work. I listen to that a lot. I've been listening to that a lot too. So yeah.
You seen Marlon Wayne's stand-up special about Will Smith? You haven't? It was on Netflix. I think it's called God Love Me.
Yeah.
He basically saying that the only Will Smith song that black people listen to is Summertime, because he put out music that's not considered to be nigga shit.
Type shit.
You just saying that you listen to Will Smith, that just blew me. That ain't blew me. That blew my mind.
That song cold.
So all right, bet. I'll get into with Will Smith, because at first I definitely did agree, because I cannot say I listened to Will Smith other than the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with the intro song.
For sure.
But I'll take a chance.
It's Will Smith featuring Friday.
All right, Will Smith featuring Friday.
And Sunday Service Choir.
Sunday Service Choir, all right.
All of them together on one, and Friday provides a vibe. Sunday Service Choir is a group of beautiful black voices.
Beautiful black voices.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that song just raw as hell.
I love the sound of that. All right, I'll get into them. But yeah, though, now let's get further deep into it. And just a few more questions about you being an artist and everything like that. With rap and everything, you speak highly about yourself as well. And I also noticed as an artist, you should not feel like you have any discouragement at all. Like, I know you basically just spoke on it, so we don't gotta bring it up again, but look at the views you bring. And you basically said one of your episodes shine the light on everything else, but it's like, for you to have a nice amount of views and everything, that's still not easy. That's why I like to call it easier said than done, because not a lot of artists can have and maintain this same type of following and views towards the music as well. So as far as like that per se, do you feel like the views should determine your crowd overall? Because it's like, you like I was bringing up the performance and everything. It's like, if you have this many views to your songs, your audience should be well informed of what songs you is, no matter where you go. So it's like, do you feel like the views that you bring to the table with the music and everything should determine your audience when you see them out there and performing these songs? Because I feel like if they can get in tune with the music, just like with the concept, they should have no problem telling me a corporate song.
Yeah, but you know, with the music it's different because the views could be up, but what area is contributing to those views the most? That shit get the spreading. My content, them Black Chicago Be Like videos, M's is guaranteed. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time it's been M's for years. So with that shit, just about everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers know what the fuck going on, but with the music, I don't crack M's like that. I think the only...
You cracked an M with Real Tears. With Tears. Brazil.
For sure. Cracked the M with that, and then I cracked the M with my Booed Up freestyle. Those are the only two M's on music videos that I have. But trying to trigger the algorithm for music is different than content. So I'm still kind of trying to work on that. I've released some fire shit that I feel like could have hit an M if I would have triggered the algorithm correctly, because the Black Chicago Be Like videos that I drop, it's possible for them not to hit M's. If there wasn't certain steps that I didn't take to contribute to triggering the algorithm, some of them wouldn't. Like, for example, if I didn't take care with the thumbnails.
That is true.
The thumbnails contribute to probably 90% of the views. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So if I didn't, there are some videos that I know for a fact, if it wasn't for that thumbnail, they would not have triggered the algorithm. And of course, when you trigger the algorithm on YouTube, that is what pushes you out to the recommended tabs. And that's how you get more views and more subscribers.
And that is something I had to take note on as well. Like, I don't know if you're aware of my interviews and everything, where I put the thumbnails. I try to make it in a way where it's like, yes, it just separates me from other YouTubers and everything like that, but I just do it just to do it. I don't be thinking about algorithms or methods and anything like that, which is why but like with my YouTube, the subscribers kicked in off shorts. You kicked in off actual videos, so that's a different story with me.
No, that shorts though, I've seen a shitload of subscribers up. That is how you get the subscribers.
Yes, the subscribers. That I can tell you for sure. But it's like, we want the views on the actual videos, and that's something that's something I'm still trying to get down pat too. But I'm not trying to follow no rules here. I just try to let everything organically and naturally come. So for you to be telling me that it's certain steps you take, that should teach me something about myself. That also should teach everyone else some, if they want to be content creators as well. Because a lot of people don't know it's real life methods you have to take. And that's what Tyler Perry says with his movies. It's a certain method of how he directs them and how he has the scripts and everything. Because as long as he finds that method and sticks with it, it's guaranteed to have everything that is supposed to or what you would want for it to happen, you know? And that's just something that you just pointed out there. It's a method to this. And thumbnails, mandatory. So, all right. You know what? As a matter of fact, as an artist, do you feel like the content carries the music overall that you put out? Because you do promote your music through your content, which is actually very smart and good tactic right there. But I also feel like with or without the content, the music you put out will speak for itself.
Well, shit, that's the reason I started the content in the first place, actually, to promote the music.
You did say
it just got bigger than I would have ever imagined. So I'm always running the songs and everything, and you know, when the album finna drop, all that's always gonna be ran through them episodes for sure.
For sure. And side note here, on Instagram, when I do promote your stories or other people's stories or anything, and when I attach your songs to it, people do be saying fire song from Korporate. So I hope you notice that whenever I do play your songs to the public eye, they catch on and they love it.
Man, bless.
So please never feel discouraged with the music,
sure.
especially coming from me or anyone else I present it to.
For sure.
Yeah. But all right, now let's get into all the good details here. All right, let's get started. The content. There is not a countless times you surprise me with who you bring on the episodes. Now let's run through the list if I can go through it as far as the rappers that we could say is notable. We got King Louie on there before. We got some old Blockians over there. Wani, Shoebox, Ike over there before. And let's see, you have gotten some other people that's notable, like Cairo from No Limit, and you recently got Mellow Bucks too. You got our freckle-faced friend here, Pronto Spazzo, representing the West Side.
My boy.
And we got Chicago's most loved suburban female rapper, Cashmere, on there sometimes. We have seen Skinbone, and people may look at him as a comedian entertainer as well, but he does got it with the music. Just not the way Chicago would do it. And it's okay, because all sounds is good sounds to me. We have seen Mimo on there. Yeah. We have seen Glizzy Glow there. Sure. We have seen a countless amount of artists on there. One thing I like is that you bring out a different side of rappers. Yeah. You bring out a new skill that I feel like they should have, and that's acting and entertaining as well. Now, with these artists, how do you go as far as reaching out to them to get them on there? Or do they reach out to you?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Some express like, man, fuck with me, da da da. Or others, I'm like, man, you want to woo woo, da da da. I believe I reached out to 600 Breezy. I believe he drawing.
My fucking boy.
Yeah, he drawing.
I like some Breezy. I like Breezy. Go ahead.
God, yep, he drawing. We just haven't had a chance to set it up. Lil Reese. He actually hit me up to pull up and get his scene, but the schedules didn't match up. So hopefully at some point when our schedules match up, I could put him in some shit. Like it just be, you know what I'm saying, organic type activity. Like it just happens, yeah.
And you want to know which artist was my favorite artist that I seen you have had on your episode? Well, actually, there's actually numerous of ones, but I'll just tell you my top three. Number 3 was when you had the FBG brothers pull up on you.
For sure. They cool as hell too. Real niggas. They some real niggas.
I can definitely say that. You had these niggas pull up on you with shotguns, man. I don't know how the hell could you not die laughing with that shit.
For sure.
Yeah, that was good. But that's number 3 right there. Man. That nigga Batman.
Man,
folks.
rest in peace to Duck. It would have been Duck too.
Yes, I would. Yeah, that's another thing I was going to bring up in a second. How I wish there were certain rappers who have passed away that would have gotten a chance to be on there as well. But with the rest of my top 3, we got the FBG brothers, Young and Dutchy, that was on there. Another one, Batman. The moment this nigga opened the door, First thing he say, nah, we ain't ready for Joe to turn. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, Batman?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, that killed me right there. And my favorite one of all, Tay Savage.
Oh God, yeah.
This nigga gave you a fucking history lesson.
Oh God, yeah.
Now, first off, when you do these, are these scripted or are these things that just naturally happen?
Off the top, ain't no scripts. I don't know what's gonna be said to the last minute. Everything off the top.
Okay, bet. Cause with John Wick's history lesson,
Oh God,
did you actually know those answers?
we looked that up.
Oh, bro.
Sure looked that
Yeah, and the reason why I asked that because I see his interviews and Tay did one with J-Man that stood out to me where they was in military suits and they was at first talking about Kiddo and Blazing Dog being locked up due to doing an interview with J-Man, which then Tay Savage ended up being in jail afterwards. But as I watch, he ends up talking about Barack Obama and President Trump. He ended up talking about why he supported Trump, and then which led to a conversation of politics. And I'm really listening. This man Tay knew a lot. He is very intelligent.
Most
And that's
definitely.
something that I feel like people notice with you, and I'm pretty sure you notice with numerous artists. Like when you get these artists, do you look at their background and look at their music and come up with an idea of who they are before you meet them, and then when you finally do meet them, they surprise you with their intelligence?
It's more so just a vision. I get artists, and it's not just the artist, but it's with any character. I just place them where I see them, what it looks like they would be on, what it feels like they would be on, and then I just kind of go from there. Like with Tay Savage, Tay Savage to me is giving bully. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I put him in that position. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, shut up. Pop your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I put him in that position. And then, like, even with Nook, PGF Nook, played off of the shiesty shit. Took it off, it was another one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he had that motherfucker on. So, I mean, it just depends. Like, even, shout out to Fatso, Fatso and Chuckyy.
Wait, they got in too?
Chuckyy, they coming soon.
Oh, okay, all right.
Fatso and Chuckyy, they coming soon.
All right.
So it's just like, it just be about visions and shit. I fuck with Chuckyy, and how he be having that Chuckyy doll. I think that shit is real cool. So you could imagine what type of role I'm gonna have me in, some type of villain type activity or some other shit. So yeah.
I think do we dumb a lot, nigga. Yeah, for sure. But also, one thing about rappers, and not to just be doing how I personally view certain people, a lot of them can have arrogance. And I say that because it's like with artists, like they can be cool people, but like it could be certain requirements that you must meet in order to maintain being in this artist's presence. And I feel like it can be played out, but at the same time, I understand. So it's like, do you have to hold a certain level of patience with artists too? Because I'm pretty sure getting these episodes done can be exhausting.
No, for sure. It's in general, not just with artists, but even with motherfuckers that's not in entertainment.
Okay.
Motherfuckers be having different schedules, shit be happening, so on and so forth. I mean, I don't really experience too much of, having to deal with a certain type of arrogance with motherfuckers. I think that arrogance usually comes when they around motherfuckers that they feel like don't have as much as them. Unfortunately, I don't give that.
And that's what I like about you. But another thing that I also feel like that should be mentioned with the content, it shows another side of who you could be, which is why a lot of people can gravitate towards you more with the content than you in reality, because you say you were an introvert and everything.
Yeah.
But you want to know who I feel like brings out the best in you? You want to know who I feel like brings out the best in you?
Who?
Big Twan.
For sure.
And first off, he's been there since the start of this shit. I don't know if you remember, but I had a collage of videos of the best of you and his moments in these episodes. And
damn, I think I missed that one.
Well, it was a point in time where it started off where it was 2-man mission. I go left, you go right. He had a nice whoop, and he over whooped you, and then you said, I ain't never seen you act like this.
Yeah.
It was when you still had Chips Ahoy this time.
Absolutely, facts.
And Big Twan, he may have been tall, but a little bit thin, you did?
Yeah.
And then he ended up becoming Big Twan later on over the years. But basically, since the beginning of the content journey to right now, he's always been there.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, as you noticed with the content and everything, as that blew up, it was certain people that was around you at first that you may not have around you now. And Big Twan was always the one that was always around. And not only that, Big Twan didn't just lean towards your career to make his. He created one for himself. And you both do good things together, and he does amazing by himself. But overall, we got to talk about your friendship with Twan.
For sure.
I just love it.
Yeah.
How did you guys become friends?